if you have a taste of the strange, the odd, the unusual, I dare say you come to the right place. Welcome to Big Top Freakz. My name is Romeo the Odd. I'm your presenter for this evening. Now, the acts that we have for you are the most horrifying and cringeworthy things, for the most part, that you may have ever seen. Surprisingly, not a single one of them comes from New Jersey. The things you're about to see... I know, whatever. The things you're about to see are real. They are dangerous. You might see some blood. You might see one of your neighbors pass out. But to get started, I'm going to show you real quick something from the old circus sideshows. You see, carnivals like this, theme parks, rides, they didn't exist back in the day. You'd have circuses, and then you'd have little tents that came along with them, called the circus sideshows. And in these tents, well, it didn't cost as much as the Big Top, but you got every penny's worth. They advertised things as like a goat with two heads, or a baby in a jar, or a guy that does something like this. Got this heavy spike, got this glass bottle. The intention of the act is to nail this thing into my head. It was considered family entertainment, and I love the thing still is. Here we go. 1, 2, you guys are messed up, not a single one of you. It was like, no, stop, anything like that. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy, but you guys are pretty close, why not both? Here we go. I'm not doing that either. That would be ridiculous. Plus, why would I make a new hole in my head when I got a couple of perfectly weird ones already? Here we go. Who are you guys, and what are you doing in my living room? Alright, what goes in must come out, and we better do it quickly before I have to sneeze. You in the front row don't want to know what happens when I sneeze with this thing here. So here we go. Oh! I think it's stuck. Gonna need your help. On the count of 3, yell pull. 1, 2, 3. I nailed it every single time. Yes! Can you tell, madam, is there blood on the end of that thing? No, it's not. Are y'all ready for some show? Well, this next act might steal your heart. Or your liver. Either way, it's going to be a good time. Here comes La La LaRue.
Inside I'm a
decidedly not pretty. He comes from a slightly more twisted version of the circus sideshow tradition, and I'd love for you to see what he's got to offer, and he's practically dying to show it to you. From AMC's Freak Show, a multi-world record holder, and an overall nut job, put your hands together for Murugan, the Mystic.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what I'm about to present to you happens to be about 4,000 years old, give or take 100 years or two. This is the deadliest of all of the arts. I know this because I'm an authority on this art. It's also known as a dying art. Literally, and I'm going to back that up too. There's been since 1890, there's been nearly 30 deaths attempting to do what you're about to witness me do next, and I kid you not.
Oh, God.
What I'm talking about is the ancient art of sword swallowing. What I have here is 26.5 inches of solid steel. It doesn't fold, it doesn't retract, it doesn't telescope. Everything you witness in the show is indeed 100% real. You can't fake that. So, what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna place the blade in my mouth. Wait a second. I just stuck this thing in that dirty stage. I need to clean it off. There. I'm going to place the blade in my mouth, tilt my head back. The sword will start its journey down past the pharynx, past the larynx, down the esophagus until it gets about right there. And when it gets right there, it's actually going to start kicking my heart forward 3/4 of an inch to allow the blade to pass the heart. The only thing between the sword and my heart is the wall of my esophagus. It's very, very thin. The blade will continue going past the heart, down the esophagus, until it reaches the gate valve of my stomach. Now, we got about that much in so far. We got a bit to go. The blade will not stop at the heart. It will go down past my heart, hitting the gate valve. Then it's going to go into my stomach, in between my ovaries, and coming to rest on the top of my uterus. Just making sure you're paying attention. No, I'm kidding you. I got those removed when I was a little girl. The blade will enter the stomach and come to sit on the very bottom of my stomach. So when you see the sword end, I'd love to hear a round of applause. But before we start doing this, we need something very important: lubrication. It's not that kind of show, all right? It's water. It's water. You remember, you're in a family theme park. All right. We like to say a bit of good luck before we drop a sword. So this time I'm going to say in between the teeth, over the gums, watch out, stomach, because here it comes. Wow! Ooh. Hey, look, I'm a quart low. I'm a quart low. Now, what can be more dangerous than swallowing a sword? How about this thing? I know what you're saying already. You're saying, hey, wait a second. It's not as long and it's not as wide. Well, we're going to add some girth to it, all right? Because I'm not just swallowing one. Not stopping it too. Not stopping 3. I'm going to be swallowing, count them, 5 swords at once. Thank you. Oh, sorry, that was for the last sword. So, now, this is extremely dangerous. I need to convey this to you for a few reasons. 1, the blades are thinner, which means it can perforate anything inside my body very easily. The other thing is, this is extremely dangerous. One time I was swallowing 7 swords in Hollywood, and it's exactly what it sounds like. I put them in, and I let go too soon, and the blade scissored out in my throat. I had an inch preparation. The blade stopped that far away from my carotid artery. I almost died. So, when you see this big sword sandwich down my throat, I definitely want to hear a round of applause. We got to get these things stacked just right. There we are. All right. Somebody asked me the other day if my mom worries about what I do, and I told her no. She thinks I'm a doctor in Argentina. All right. Get ready, because here it comes. The last thing I'm going to say before I swallow this big sword sandwich is, you got to lick it before you stick it. Yeah, people. Can't take you anywhere, can you? Man, I shouldn't have quit my job as a janitor last week. Wow! My goodness! Now, we're here for my favorite time of the year, and I'm sure it's yours too. What time of the year is it? Halloween! That's right, it's Halloween. And what's Halloween without some spider webs? Just to show you they were inside my stomach. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the ancient art of sword swallowing. Thank you.
Keep it up for this guy, Maroon the Misfit. One of the things that I try to do personally is make sure the things that you see here are at least somewhat relatable, right? So raise your hand if you've ever cut yourself on a piece of broken glass. And it's usually that one tiny little shard right in the middle of the floor that has been there for months, even though you swept it 100 times, but it's just unavoidable. Sometimes in life, you're going to step on a piece of broken glass. So, I think you agree that it's not a good idea, it's not advisable. You wouldn't recommend stepping on a piece of broken glass. And I'm sure some of you are concerned that this is a real pile of broken glass. And I just want to set your mind at ease. It is. We'll prove it. Those sound real enough to you, don't they? There we go. Now for the burlesque portion of the evening. So here we go for your submission. The glass walk. 1. Hold on. Almost got a paper cut. Okay. Oh, there we go. Gotta go nice and easy now. Nice and easy. Say guys, when's the last time you hung out with 1,000 of your closest friends and just did the twist? Like we did last summer. What did you say? It's unbelievable. Little girl in the front row says jump. Now hold on. Who in their right mind would jump on a pile of broken glass? Furthermore, why would any of you creeps want to watch that sort of thing? Well, we are here, so I guess we're not holding back now. Go on, tell me to jump. Pretend it's 1920 and I'm your stockbroker. Tell me to jump. That's the glass walk. Now, I don't want to be accused of letting you guys off easy. So now's the time for the audience participation portion of this act. Who's feeling brave? You know what? Fine. Just jump. That's great. Get on stage. Nice and easy. Hi, welcome to the show. What's your name? Everyone say hello to Serenity. So Serenity, I'm going to have you walking on this pile of broken glass. But we're not going to do it the same way that I did it. We're going to try it a little bit differently. Because I can't have you doing that. My insurance won't allow it. So we need some sort of barrier. Some kind of a prophylactic to protect you from the glass. And I think the only thing reasonable to do is to use my face. We're going to put my face between your feet and the broken glass. I'm going to lay my head down in that pile of glass. Your left foot is going to go up here on my, pay attention, it's going to go right here on my neck, okay, on the carotid artery. The right foot, when I count to 3, will go on my temple. You'll be standing fully on top of my head. Now don't worry, Serenity, because she's going to be holding you up to make sure you don't fall, because heaven forbid anything happen to you during the course of this act, I'd feel terrible. Okay, here we go. Now someone in the audience, if you have your phone out, set your arm for me, because I might just sleep right through it. All right, here we go. Yeah, right there. That's good. And on 3, Serenity. Here we go. Peace for all mankind. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're doing a great job. Wow, you're really milking it, aren't you? Let's hear it for Serenity. Wait. Are you okay? You're all right? Are you sure? I don't know. Am I all right? Let's hear it for Serenity. Wait. Hey, take a bow. Make it fancy. Say hi. Let's hear it for Serenity. One last bit, because I'm sure some of this you may have seen before. I know you're jaded. But maybe no one else here has ever seen a glass facial. Let's hope for exfoliation rather than exsanguination. Thanks so much. All right, I guess the question I have for you is, are you ready for more? Well, we're just getting warmed up. As the sun sets here at the park, Let's get lit. Here comes La 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 Roo.
Before I start this next act. This next act is called what we call in the business falling ovations. In other words, people completely pass out for this act. It's happened dozens of times for me. So please take to heart what I'm about to say next. If you have a heart condition, if you're pregnant, if you have a weak constitution, now is the time you want to leave the show. There goes one. All right. I guess the rest of you are here for the show. Cool. What I've got here is a sharpened metal rod. There's a handle bent on one end. It's sharpened on the other. I'm going to remove it from its protective packaging, where I'll place it on one side of my body, and I'll begin to push and twist, push and twist, until it comes out the other side with no pain and no bleeding. I'm sticking myself into a state of entrancement as we speak. Doing okay so far?
Yeah.
All right. Now, a lot of people ask me, you can't be going through the muscle tissue. You're putting it in between the muscles. No, I am not. I can prove to you that I'm going through the muscle. Watch my hand, watch the skewer. Let's get it through. What, you see? Looks like it wants to come through. Let's get it on through it. Thank you, all four of you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this is your lucky day. And you might be asking yourself this second, why is this my lucky day? Well, it's your lucky day because I got two of them. All right, let's get it on through. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done this act hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. I have a huge patch of scar tissue on the opposite side of my arm. This is where I need your help, your encouragement. I'm gonna count to 3. And when I count to 3, we're all gonna yell push. Can you do that for me? Not just the kids and the drunk guy in the back. I want to hear all of you. Can you do that for me? Wonderful. Okay, get ready. Here's your cue. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Right through the center of the bicep. Now, a lot of people ask me, Murugan, that's gotta hurt. No, that doesn't hurt. This hurts. No, it doesn't hurt, or I wouldn't be doing that either. Now, this is your chance to look up close, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off the stage and I'm going to go down the roads. Get out your cameras now. I won't be waiting. There's people waiting. So, before I do that though, please don't come rushing up to me. Stay in your seats. I'll try to get around to everybody on this side too. Remember, this is very important. I don't know where you've been, but even more importantly, you don't know where I've been. So don't touch. This is real. I can't have you running around like that. skewer, and skewer. Bam! I thought he was going to pass out. Come around that way again. She's not looking. I told you I had a chance to leave. It only hurts when I laugh. He's not looking either. All right. You've seen the insertion. Now the extraction. Wow, I cleared out the place, didn't I? 92% of the time blood-free, but with an 8% chance of precipitation. It's kind of like, you ever take a ketchup package and go outside your fast food restaurant, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it? You know how far that goes? This goes farther. Watch out front row, they're coming out. Over matter. Thank you very much.
Here we go, Freakz the Mystic. Give yourselves a round of applause. You made it through this whole spectacle and none of you passed out. Now, there are other shows tonight, and each show has different content in it, so do come back and visit us. In the meantime, I want to bring my cast back up. Let's hear it for LaRue. Freakz the Mystic. And I'm Romeo the Odd. Reminding you, stay in school, friends, and maybe someday you can go to bed just like us. Cheers.
Will somebody let me see the light within the dark trees shadowing what's happening? Looking through the glass.
Thank you. Later.
Knowing we are caught into the beast out of world without the peace, facing a bit of the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss the last show of the night. I'll be performing the most death-defying feat you ever witnessed with your eyes. I'm going to be firing a rocket-powered sword down my throat. It's the world's fastest sword swallow. I have to grab it with my teeth before it perforates the bottom of my stomach. It's what got me in Ripley's Believe It or Not. Make the last show and you'll see this amazing feat. Thank you.